Hello everyone, it's Robin here and welcome. So happy to see you all today. So today we're talking books because I have my reading journal here, and today we're going to be building a page. You know, fall is here and I want to build a page for all of those cool fall type books just to get you in the mood with all the autumnal vibes. We're going to build a page for that. I'm really excited about this. I have some stickers from Happy Planner here. We have these giant Mamby stickers that they've had for quite a while. I love all the fall vibes, and I'm pulling in their Squad Goals book because there are some of the same artwork going on in there. We can see what we get into with that. So when the fall comes, I really want those vibey type books, those, you know, autumn books, right? So I have a few cozy autumnal books. I have some romance books. I have some cozy mysteries. That's something fun to read in the fall. And of course I have a horror because, you know, Halloween is just around the corner. So I had to put one of those in. I'm excited to see what all this is about. Oh, also, I'm doing this in collaboration with my friend Tracie over at Midwest Craft Chat. We do reading journal type videos every month on the 5th of the month, and today we're doing all of our fall vibe reads, and I can't wait to see what she has going on over there because, you know, we might get some great ideas there too. I'll put a link down below to her so you can check it out, but right now I'm excited to get started, so let's flip the camera down and talk fall books. So I have my reading journal here, and I have some stickers that we'll be using from my Etsy shop. This is the Fall Vibes script stickers and some rating stars. And I already showed you I have these from Happy Planner. So this is Squad Goals. This is an older book of theirs. And these are the big Mamby sticks, and these are seasonal. And I think these are really fun. These are really fun. So we'll get into that as we do it. And I also have some washi. This is some thick washi that I got a while ago from the washi tape shop. And I think all these colors are really fun. I love the polka dots, but there's a lot of fall vibes going on in there. And my ghostie there is holding some book covers. So we're gonna go straight to this section of my reading journal. And this is where I've been building my seasonal reads pages. So this was spring vibes, we did summer, and now we're gonna do fall, and we're gonna build straight on the back of summer into fall. So let's go ahead and pull these out and get started. Oh, and I'm pulling in this script sticker because I've been putting this on each of the pages. A little script, loving this. This came from the washi tape shop. Actually, this one might have come from Amazon. So if I can find that on Amazon, I'll link that down below for you. Let's move this aside a little bit and line this up. I want to layer this washi on the bottom. So I'll be ripping both in half. The fun thing about this washi tape, you can see it's not sticking to itself. So you can just cut a piece off and deal with it that way. Well, let's just do that. I'm going to cut right around here. That way we can deal with this a little better. And I'm going to line the bottom, and I might line the top too. So, well, let's just cut this in half. It'll make it easier. Okay, so let me put this aside. I'm going to probably tear it in half. I wonder if I can tear it with the paper. Not really. So we're going to have to tear it afterwards because it's not going to tear easily with the paper. So I want this at the bottom torn, but then I want this kind of coming out of it. So I think I have to do this one first. So let me just grab a piece, and we'll do both sides separately. So the script, you can't read what it says. It's not legible. Oh dear. But there is kind of a top and bottom to it. You can tell by the way the words dip. So we're going to tear it just in half. And we're going to put half on the top and half on the bottom. This one's tearing really straight. I usually like it to dip. Well, we'll see. Oh, it dipped there. Okay. Let me set that there a second. And this is what's going to go up on the top. I want the torn side down. So I'm going to set this right up here. So let's see. If this is about halfway up, I'm trying to figure out where to start laying this washi. Probably right about here. So really it's one dot above the first disc punch. So let's go ahead and just put that straight across like so. Okay, that works. And this should be roughly the same, so let's do that. So I have the straight edge at the top and the torn pieces go down inside. And now we're gonna kind of, I'm gonna have to, well, let's take the back off and then we can tear this and see how this works. So the backing makes it really easy to play with this type of washi. It's a very thin washi, which I like because you can kind of see through it. And when you put it straight on the paper, it kind of blends into the paper. Well, we'll see how this works. But tearing washi, you know, always fun. So we're just gonna tear it kind of in half. Okay, so there's a thicker piece, which I'll put right there, and I'll put this thinner piece up at the top. So let's do the top first. Hopefully it works. So I'm just kind of lining it up near the top, just like that. It's okay if it doesn't go all the way, but oh, you can see it kind of goes over the words. Yeah, I like that. So let's go ahead and line this bottom. This one might be too tall. Maybe not, I don't really mind. I'm gonna tear just a little bit more. And it's okay if it gets kind of uneven because I really rather like that look. You know, the things we do for our planner pages, right? Always love a craft day. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and place this right here. And voila, there we have it. Okay, oh, cute. Let's cut this edges off. Right there and there. Okay, I think that looks really cute. Let me go ahead and do this side and then we'll continue. And voila, it's like magic. It's like magic. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of the decor in because I love, love, love this. I don't know if you may have picked some of these up when Happy Planner had them, but they were on the site for a very long time. You can sometimes look these up. They have other types. They have some Disney ones. They also have letters. They're called large icon stickers. This one is the seasonal, the Squad Girls. And I've used these quite a bit. Look at the Christmas ones, are really fun. Oh, love, love, love. But we're gonna get into these fall ones right here. So there's two sets here. These, not only are they large, but they're on a thicker paper, kind of like cardstock. I love this one, but I think that might just be too big. I also love her, and I want it more just fall and not Halloween, but we may use her in something this season. But I'm gonna put this one aside because I think what I wanna do is use this girl here drinking her pumpkin spice latte. I mean, that's what I'm calling it. They would be fun too. But let's go ahead and use her. She's gonna make a great statement piece. These are lovely thick stickers. And I wanna set her right over here in this little area. She's just gonna go over all of this that we put down. I've got her feet all curled up the way I took it off, so I'm trying to make sure she's standing somewhat straight. But we're just gonna kind of put her here down into the dots. And I hope she sticks. Sometimes stickers don't stick on some of this washi. And if that's the case, I'll go ahead and just put a little tape runner on her feet. But it looks like she's sticking, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I have this book too, the Squad Goals, because it has some of the same types of stickers in case I want to use some of these to add in, like maybe something from that page. We might do that. So let's put this over here. I also want to put my title here at the top too. Let's move all this over. I want to do all the things. And I think I'm going to put this over here, and maybe we'll use her little dog too. And this is a quick way to decorate a page. Use a bunch of washi, giant stickers. Right? Right. Does this kind of go just any which way, right? Let's just stick this over here on this edge. I like how it's just kind of coming out of this polka dot because it kind of looks like it's blending, like it's a bunch of leaves on the ground in, you know, in our polka dot world. Yeah, okay. Let's give her a little dog too. He's cute. Now, if it was a cat, might be even cuter. Oh no, I tore his tail. Oh dear. That's okay. That's okay. He's a sticker. It's fixable. So let's put him right here. I'm going to have to fix his tail. Good enough. Okay. So far, super cute. I want some pumpkins in there though, too. Let's do that. Let's put some of these kind of right in here. Right in this area by this. They're just kind of filling the space out. Maybe we'll do this a little after. Let's get the title in. So the way I've been writing it is I've been using the books and the fall vibes. So books with fall vibes, and I've been writing out the word with. So we're going to put fall vibes up the top, and hopefully we can fit all these books in. It's going to go right there. And trying to get it on the same line right here. And then we'll take this. So these sheets have bucket list fun goals to do in larger autumn. Oh, I should have said with autumn vibes. Oh, I want to do that. Let's do that. I really am all about this word autumn right now. So let's take this off. But these are also fun if you want to create pages, which I've done before, having to do with like fall activities, fall movies, fall TV shows. That makes it really fun. So let's do autumn vibes. Yes, that's about the same line. Oh, love, love, love. And then so for books, I'm going to go a little sideways and I'm going to write the word with right in there. Okay, let me grab a pen. Okay, I had a micron over here. This is an 03. Let's see if we can write it with this. So I'm going to kind of go along with this and just write the word with. Not a big deal. Just writing a little word. Okay. That looks really nice. I know I'm going to want some more decor in here. Let's pull some of these leaves in that we have here because they're gorgeous. I'm loving all the fall colors. Kind of do that over there. Let's put another one kind of over on this side to fill that area in. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's use these leaves too. These leaves are really fun. Make it look like they're all just like floating away. Let's put a little green one there too. Just every which way, so they're all just kind of floating. Oh, love, love, love. Here's a green one. I think I need a little one over here. I love going through my stash and looking for these older books and using them because they need a little love too. You know, so it's kind of sing-songing over. Let's pull another one this color and go off the page with it. Let's put this piece we cut. Let's set it right here and see what we think. Okay. I kind of like how this flows. I kind of like how that flows. Okay. Let's move this aside because we could get carried away. And let's pull some of these books out and see what we're going to be looking at. So for autumn, I really love all of the autumn vibes. And I'm getting some of that in these books for sure. Some are straight autumn vibe books. I'm just trying to move everything. And you're going to find a lot of magical and witchy things in here. We have a lot of cozy in here, which I love. I have 8 books here. And we really want to try to fit 8 in. I don't know. Do you think we can fit 8 in? We can try. We can try. I can maybe fit this one over here, maybe. I can kind of just move them. I can figure it out. I can figure it out. So let me go ahead and figure out how I want to put these, and then we'll start placing them down, and I'll talk about each book. So bear with me for just one moment. Okay, I think I like how this looks because I have them all floating like they're part of the leaves going around. So I'm glad we didn't put more leaves in just yet. We could maybe put some down here, but we'll wait till we're done. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start placing these down, and I'll talk a little bit about each book. But first, Aren't these cute? So I printed these on sticker paper. I have sticker paper here, but you could print them on paper, photo paper, cardstock, whatever, and just cut them out. And I made these all 1.5 inches tall, so they're about also 1 inch wide. And I have a tutorial video from how I do this in Canva for my book covers, and I'll link that down below for you. So you can make covers too if you like. So this first book here, I'm going to put this by her because she's drinking pumpkin spice latte situation. Oh, her feet are coming up. We'll have to fix that. This is called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and it's by Lori Gilmore, which, you know, lovely name for fall. And it's kind of an autumn romance, and it's the first of a series, the Dream Harbor series, and this follows Jeannie. Her aunt gives her this pumpkin spice cafe, and so she leaves her job. She's a very dull desk job, and she leaves it and goes to the small town of Dream Harbor because she wants a fresh start. So of course, you know, there's going to be romance, and it's with a farmer named Logan, and I think it's a Grumpy Sunshine situation, which is really fun. Let me go ahead and fix her feet while we're at it. When in doubt, add more tape. So I've read this year one of the books. I read the Strawberry Patch Pancake House, and they're okay. They're just little cozy vibes, but if you're looking for maybe, you know, autumn vibes, I think this is going to do it. It's definitely going to give autumn vibes. It's called Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So we are here for it. Okay. Oh, let's move to the next one because I'm really excited about this one. This one is A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. There's the cover there. Isn't it cute? And it's by Sangu Mandana. And I read her book last year, A Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, and I loved it. So I've been waiting for this one, and it came out this year, and now we're going to read it. And it follows Sarah Swan. She used to be one of the most powerful witches in Britain, so we got some Britain action, so which is really fun. But then she resurrected her great aunt from the dead. She lost most of her magical powers, and she befriended a semi-villainous talking fox. There's a fox! I'm excited about this. And she was exiled from her guild. So now she's running this enchanted inn with her aunt. And I believe there's romance involved in too, so I think it's a little cozy. There might be a tiny bit of spice, but I think it's a little bit, because I think the first book had just a tiny bit too, but mostly cozy. I'm really excited about this book too. This is Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood. Look at the cover. All those colors of autumn. Love, love, love. You can tell I have quite the magical thing happening. I'm going to do this one a little sideways too. And I've been seeing this one floating around, and I've been really wanting to read it. I think it's her debut novel, and it's kind of an autumnal cozy fantasy. So, you know, of course, there's magic and witchy stuff going on because I just love that in the fall. And this is about Belladonna, and she's a burnout witch, and she needs to turn to her friends and trust in herself to find the magic of her own life again. Oh, and she runs a bookstore, Lunar Books. So there's that. So that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, we got that going on. So we got some cozy vibes happening on this page. Now we have more cozy vibes happening over here, but they're getting into more action, I believe. So, and we're going to start with this one right here, which is called This Is Not a Game, and it's by Kelly Mullen. Look at that cover. Oh my gosh, I love the way this cover looks. This is a cozy mystery, of course. And we need the cozy mysteries in our autumn reads. And this one, they say it's like Golden Girls meets Only Murders in the Building. So Mimi and Addie, they're a grandmother-granddaughter duo. They're a bit estranged though, so there's some tension happening. But one thing leads to another, and they get invited to this party at a big mansion. So of course there's a big storm, and then there's the dead body, and then there's another dead body. So of course they have to come together to figure out what's happening, and they find out someone is playing a deadly game in the house. So that sounds like fun. Sounds a little Agatha Christie-esque, right? But that could be definitely fun. Oh, this one should be familiar. And of course, it's Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. So there's 4 books in this series. This is the first one. This is the famous one. And in the series, though, this is the first one that she wrote, but it's the 3rd book in the series. And I have the whole series, and I do want to read it, but I feel like I want to read this one again, just to kind of get in there. And of course, this follows the Owen sisters, Gillian and Sally, and as they find their way, they live with their aunts, and they do all of these things in modern day. So it's kind of a magical realism, and we love this book. Okay, we know about that. So we're gonna go into this next one because this one sounds fun too. It's a little cozy mystery. In the Company of Witches by R.L.E. Wallace. Look at that. Look at that cat and like this haunted house looking thing going on. Yeah, love it. Perfect read for autumn, Halloween time. Love it. So yeah, this is a cozy mystery, and it is part of a series, is it Evenfall or Evenfall, which is B&B mystery. So it's a bread and breakfast situation run by witches like the Warren family. So Bryn Warren, she maintains the B&B in this sleepy New England town with her aunts. And then someone dies, of course, while staying there. And while it appears to be an accident, later they find out it really isn't. And her aunt, Nora, becomes the prime suspect. So she has to do things to clear her name. So we will find that out too. That sounds like fun. Oh, this one looks like fun too. This one is Small Town Big Magic by Hazel Beck. And there's a little magical element going on. It's part of the Witch Lore series. I think this is the first book of 4 books, so this could be fun. If I like it, then there's 3 other books to go. Like I said, I have a lot of magic happening here on the page. So this one, oh, there's no such thing as witches, right? And that's what Emerson, who has lived in this small town, you know, kind of believes. She's very successful, happy in her life. She runs an indie bookstore. So we got a bookstore happening here, which we love. And she's living the life of her dreams, but then one day she's attacked by these creatures that shouldn't even exist, and she kills them with what only can be called magic. So her time and her life and the past decade is now all a lie, and she's trying to figure all this out. So magic happening, we shall see. Okay, I said I have one horror book, and that is this next one right here. It just came out, and it's called Play Nice by Rachel Harrison. Look at the haunted house. Oh, love, love, love. So this is listed as horror. However, I've read a Rachel Harrison book. I read Cackle a couple of years ago, and I loved it. That was listed as horror too, but I wouldn't consider it horror. It was more, I mean, it had a little bit of it, but it was more cozy and funny kind of a thing. So I'm kind of almost thinking this could be the same way, but I don't really know. But Cleo, oh, I think it could be funny because here, this is what it's about. Cleo is a stylist and an influencer, and she grew up in a haunted house, although her family kind of says it was possessed. Well, she inherits this house with her sisters after her mom dies, and she finds this as a great opportunity for some house flipping content. So we have some great HGTV stuff happening, which I'm all about that life. This will be really fun. But as she's doing it, she finds out maybe the house really is possessed. So I can't wait to see what happens in here. I'm really excited about this. This just came out. I saw it, Book of the Month listed it, and that's when I saw it came out. I don't have this book yet. I don't know how I'm going to get it that way or not. Through Book of the Month, I don't know. But I have a lot of these books on my Kindle already, and some of them are in Kindle Unlimited. So you might want to, if you're interested, you can check them out. And if you have Kindle Unlimited, you get to read it for free, which is always a good thing. But I'm excited to read that. So let me go ahead and put some of these star ratings next to them. So these are star rating sheets that I have. I think I'm going to kind of put them onto the side of them because I think that works really well. So let's go ahead and do this. Love. That way, when I read a book, I can put the stars in, and later when I look at it and say, oh yeah, I did read that and it was fabulous. Let's just put a few more of these leaves around here and fill the page up with all the wind. I think that will be fun. I think the page is filled with leaves and I love it. Let's get the reading journal and put her in. Okay, so when I'm looking for a book to read this fall that has some great autumn vibes, I have a sheet here that I can refer to and say, oh yeah, I really do want to read Play Nice because I'm ready for a horror, or Rewitched because I want something a little cozy, or Pumpkin Spice because I really want something cozy, or In the Company of Witches because I want a mystery, or This Is Not a Game because it has a little more intrigue involved. I don't know. I'm really excited about all these books. I don't know which one I'll read first. Who knows? But here are the stickers that I used. I used the Fall Vibe script from my Etsy shop along with some Rady stars. I will link them down below for you. And squad goals. And then those big giant stickers, which was a lot of fun. And some fun washi tape too. definitely some fun washi tape too. What books do you have on your list for reading in the fall? I would love to hear about them because we are always looking for some great ideas, and I'm always looking for different books to read. Also, speaking of that, I'm going to put a link down over below to Tracie's video over at Midwest Craft Chat. She is filling out her fall reading list as well, and I can't wait to see what she's got going on because, again, we can never have too many ideas. So I hope I see you there for sure. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. What am I going to read first?